You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening.
Max! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade down. Hop up in the window.
Alright, let's finish the franchise. Saw X. I finally got to this point. When I first started watching this series, I thought to myself, there's going to be a lot of gore. I might have a hard time watching it because I got a bad reaction to blood and injury and stuff like that. But I was actually fine for most of it, apart from number 5. And number 5 was only because I was sick. Because I was sick when I watched it, it made me feel a lot worse in my stomach. But we've made it through. Now we're getting to Saw X, which is a prequel. It happens between the first and second one, I believe. So in the grisly sequel, Jigsaw uses his signature gruesome traps to take vengeance on a group of con artists who target terminally ill. So I assume he goes, I think he goes to Mexico, I can't remember. But he goes somewhere to find a cure. Amanda's in this as well, Shawnee Smith is starring too. He goes to find a cure and they F him over. So he takes revenge by putting him in traps. So I'm very... I'm looking forward to it. I heard it's good as well. I heard it's really good, and it's good to go back to that original first few movies. So that's great. We finally watched everything that happens after. So everything from Jigsaw and Spiral. We finally watched everything in the timeline to the end. For now, there could be more. Obviously, Saw 11 I think got cancelled or delayed or whatever, which is a shame. But yeah, this is going to be fun to like go back to that time period. I wonder if Lawrence appears. That'd be interesting to add more context to Lawrence's story, even though we got enough of that in Saw 3D, I feel. After this, I plan to do more horror franchises and horror movies. My focus will be Final Destination and Scream, neither of which I've ever seen, because I don't like horror, so I don't watch horror. So there's a lot of horror movies out there that I've not seen. I will not watch things like The Conjuring. I will not watch things that involve demons and stuff like that and paranormal sort of stuff. Nah. But some things I'm thinking to myself, oh, Saw X is about serial killer. Final Destination is about people that are destined to die. Scream, I don't think Scream is a ghost, but Scream is this mass. I know what Scream looks like. So I feel like I can handle those to an extent. They'll probably still scare me, but I'm looking forward to them. My only error, I feel, was that I should have done Final Destination first, because Bloodlines is out right now. I heard it's really good. I heard it's really good in IMAX and 4DX, but I don't want to go and watch it. I don't want to go and watch it without having watched any of the previous ones. And I'm just like, I've let myself down. I should have watched, because I knew Saw 11 was coming out this year, so that's why I did Saw. I completely forgot Final Destination was coming out. So it is what it is. So I guess I watch Final Destination Bloodlines when it comes out on streaming in a few months' time, probably. So yeah, but probably next week's episode will probably be Final Destination. We'll do 1 and 2. Then for 9 weeks, I'm doing a Japanese Ultraman movie series, which is for 9 movies. Already recorded them. But I'll be in the upcoming weeks. I'll record my reactions to Final Destination 3, 4, and 5, but they'll be uploaded like months later. But the first 2 should be the next 2 weeks, just so you know. But yeah, enough about Final Destination. We'll get there when we get there. Let's watch Saw X. This one is the longest one since in a while, actually, because most of them are like 90 minutes long. This one's almost 2 hours, so I'm excited. Let's do this. This movie obviously very recent, so I'm sure the traps will be very HD. Wonder what creative traps we'll see in this.
Cancer has brought grief.
Is that the guy from Fear the Walking Dead?
We'll fight this to the end.
Year? Months. I still have a lot of work that needs to be done.
Retire. who accept their fate have an easier time.
What? Dying? Advice to me.
He believes in valuing life more, mate. Can't be telling John Kramer that. Is this the guy that stole? Okay, I remember seeing a trailer, and this was what I saw in that trailer. Just literally of this trap. Might have been a clip. The only thing I saw from Saw
I'd like to play a game.
before watching this franchise at all.
I do not like what I see. All you have to do is click the dial across the phone. You will live to see another day. You have 60 seconds.
I can't!
60% there, 60% there. My days. So instead of a flashback, we had a future flash forward.
We were in the same cancer.
Stage 4 pancreatic. But now, I'm in complete remission.
It's a nice story.
It's a long story.
Then I guess he went somewhere illegal
Sure.
to do an off-the-grid procedure.
Read about a doctor, a special.
Yeah, maybe not. Oh,
Offered
wasn't that the one that he...
drug cocktail combined with surgery.
Isn't this the guy he went to that insurance guy about in one of the previous Saw movies? I know a guy does a procedure.
It's not available in the States. It isn't approved by anybody.
Yeah, exactly. As I suspected.
My treatment in Norway.
Norway, yeah. This was the one that he referenced the insurance guy that was trying to get a coverage for. Yeah. I like how the world all connects in every film. Every movie, even if it's a prequel, add context to previous movies. It's crazy.
Genes can be turned on and turned off like a light switch.
Targeting the cancer cells.
Exactly.
And Peterson was forced into hiding.
So is he going to get scammed by these people? But if they helped Henry, then they're legit? I'm confused. I need to stop thinking too much about the synopsis and just watch the movie.
You have slots opening for treatment in about 3 months. You don't have 3 months, do you? I'm currently working in Mexico. A group of eligible patients to start treatment a week from now.
I think I could add one more spot.
Henry Kessler.
Preferably to you.
Henry,
Over a 90% success rate.
in a well-off-the-grid area in the country.
Literally off the grid, like I said. So where does Amanda fit into all this? I've seen that, Wonder of the World.
Statue of flower. That's where the priests set up their subjects and rolled them down the stairs.
Don't give him ideas for a sword trap, mate.
John Kramer.
Lied to me again and I left it.
That is literally his name.
Not lying, my name is John Kramer.
Don't worry, Senor Kramer. You're fine. You're safe. Your head.
What on earth is going on? That was just an elaborate way to verify it was him? Like, what? So if it was someone else, would they have killed him?
Come. Ay, Gabriela. My family. Up here.
Dr. Cecilia.
She saved life.
Okay, so she's actually there. I was gonna ask, I was wondering if like she wasn't actually there in the first place and she tricked him somehow.
We've had to beef up the security wherever we go. Keep our location secret from everyone, even you.
Ah, okay. I didn't even think about that. Like, they don't want to know exactly where the location is, so you don't want to even tell the patients. You want to blind them before you take them there. That makes a lot of sense. Still elaborate to stage a kidnapping.
Our local football star. Father is a caretaker.
It just feels off just from the start.
Matteo,
Hello, Doctor.
physiologist at Hospital Alto Prado. This is Valentina, one of our nurses.
Sorry, cancer, advanced. Yeah. Brain. You got a tumor the size of my knob.
A civil engineer, an architect. Have a few hobbies. I help people overcome inner obstacles and make positive changes in their lives.
Life coach, yeah? Can't think of anything more important than helping others.
He's helping in some ways, alright.
Tequila.
I can't tell if Gabriella's shy or she looks like... I feel like she has the look of a guilty person. Like she knows something bad's about to happen. She could just be nervous, but that's the vibe I'm getting.
Speak English, Carlos.
¿Eh?
The answer's no.
As good as my Spanish. How do you say pull? Pull, pull, pull.
Jala.
Hala.
Gracias.
Performs the surgery.
Dr. Ramon. Alto Prado. He's the best neurosurgeon in 2,000 miles. I'd rather use if my own family was on the table. That you'll be floating in and out of consciousness.
Can you please wiggle your fingers?
Are they filming the procedure as an example, or...?
Valentina was...
Immunoglobin's normal.
But it wasn't good because he died anyway, so what happened?
1 in the morning and 1 at night. You'll meet for the next 7 days. Your whole life happens there.
Which is not much.
Their chest sick by the Gabriella.
Send them your best. Don't get your head wet.
Why the second half of the payment tomorrow morning?
Have a good life, Tom. Long, good life.
But it wasn't long. So what went wrong? There was a woman who looked suspicious during the procedure, so I'm wondering what was her deal. He's drawing traps. Loves doing that in his leisure time, my days. You don't like those plans?
Here's a gift card. It's for a friend.
He's trying to figure out where they are. Very smart is John Kramer.
Hello?
There's no one there. They left the place. So he has been tricked. But what I'm confused about is, I forgot his name, sorry, but the black guy. He seemed completely fine. So was he in on the scam? So that wasn't even his brain. Was that camera even recording?
Good night.
He's gonna get taken first. The John Kramer revenge tour is gonna begin.
¿A dónde vamos?
Al infierno.
Yeah, I knew it.
Kramer?
Hello, Diego. Dr. Cortez.
Oh, he was the
I'd like to
doctor.
play a game. Your arms are two explosive devices. Pipe bombs.
CM Punk.
Blades cannot cut through the galvanized cable. They can slice through flesh and muscle. Live or die. The choice is yours.
So like, what if like even the father and the kid? I mean, obviously not the kid. He's just a kid, but the kid's father was in on it as well. Like the father and kid were also part of the scam, part of the lie. He's gonna lose a lot of blood doing that, but there might be his early way of getting out. But he got one off. Gonna be harder with the second arm when your first arm's already effed. This might be the closest any of the failed escapees get. Well, he got it off. Passed the test. I like it. That's interesting.
You're gonna be okay. Detective, I could use your assistance in locating some people that are in need.
He's talking to Mark Hoffman, right? So what if the taxi driver snitches to the rest of the group?
Su dinero no es.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he was here for her, right? But obviously he had to stop the rapist too. He should just kidnap both. Two birds, one stone. Take your revenge and take out a rapist. Is Gabriella not a target? That might have been Amanda.
I'm arranging a small team in but I think that we might have room for one more spot. Please, no.
Did she tell all the people that there's one spot left? She told that same lie to everybody. Was that a sword? No, it's just a stick. When she pulled it out, it sounded like a sword. It's John and Amanda, right? With Hoffman's help in the background.
This is my associate, Amanda.
Get some rest, Cecilia. You're going to fucking need it.
Mateo! What the fuck is... Who are you? Please.
John? It was you?
We were only trying to help you.
That game is over. And the new game's about to be. Blood ever make it to the lab? Or did you just suck it out and flush it down the drain somewhere?
I don't know what was going on. It was all her. She planned the whole...
Because they've never heard of you.
She told me to say that I worked there, but...
I meant no harm.
I would really like to believe you. You'll have a chance to prove yourself.
You all will. The previous guy survived.
The key to your freedom is inside that box. The Geely saw.
I thought you said there was a key. Speaking metaphorically, it does that a lot. When I get out of here, I'm gonna kill both of you. That's a good plan. You're gonna want to really listen carefully to the rules.
Amanda as maniacal as ever. It's thrown me off a little bit that she looks older than she does in the previous film she was in. Obviously it makes sense because the actress herself is older and there's a prequel, but it still throws me off a bit because it does happen before films where she looks younger, a lot younger.
I saw inside that box was an extraordinarily clean cut to the bone.
The dotted line on your leg marks the spot.
Are you fucking crazy? Made you think I fucking cut off my own leg?
Because if you don't get into your skin, then your vertebral ligament, over your spinal cord.
No chill.
Notes version. It's gonna cut your head off.
The Cliff Notes version.
We won't. But Valentina might. Promise dying people. Dying people! You could save their lives. Took advantage of the only thing they still possessed. Hope.
Also their money as well.
Your case was different.
What about the black guy? So was he in on the scam or not?
There are more than 5 pounds of marrow in the... It is 3 ounces. With more than... Just suction it out. It'll be transferred to that. It'll deactivate the saw around your neck. Time is prescribed. Refusing to play the game is not an option. Refuse, you'll remain in this room. Forever.
You'll make it. So long as you keep your head.
Amanda's outrageous, man.
This is not right.
Lecture in moral decency. From you.
Fair point. I find myself rooting for John Kramer now. Like, completely. Like, I always feel sorry for at least someone. Like, oh, why did he have to die? She didn't have to go through that or whatever. Most of the time, it's just like, oh, it's a really bad criminal. Sometimes it's just like, I kind of feel a little bit bad. Maybe I don't deserve this much pain. But in this movie, I'm looking at every victim of the traps and I'm thinking to myself, who doesn't? Like, how can I not root for John here? There's none of the victims I feel sorry for at the moment. Even though Gabriella did feel a bit guilty at the time, but...
You can do this.
No, no, no.
Tina, come on! Do it!
the timer has put fear in her.
The tourniquet! Put it on!
You can do it!
Come on, mate, keep your head in the game. Sorry, I'm trying to be Amanda. She's actually really close, and there's a minute left. Oh, leg is off. And she got to also transfer blood, right?
Come on, come on!
She's pretty strong. If she can, like, I'm not, obviously a human can survive getting leg chopped off, but it's extremely painful. A lot of people would pass out from that. I know it's just a movie, but still. But I don't know if all of the rest of them could have survived that, the way she's still going right now.
Not gonna make it.
It's actually so close. And she's dead. She was actually really close. So the first guy survived and she was really close. It's like, it's the closest it's been generally, I feel like. A lot of people don't make it that far.
I'm not the one addicted to oxy, am I?
Gabriella's next.
Amanda feels something about that.
Stars and fishes.
We all have free will. Gabriella had her own free will. And if you can't handle this, how will you handle the rest of our work?
I was going to say she couldn't handle it, but she was actually being blackmailed by Hoffman, so maybe she could.
I'm not ready to do this without you.
And you can.
That lady doctor?
Everyone deserves a chance. Not.
Why is she cutting her open?
We have a rope.
She cut her open to get her guts for a rope. Now that is creative, I'll give them that. The thing is, they wouldn't leave the phone there if they don't want them to take it, so I'm just curious. So they left a working phone in the middle of the room, and it wasn't. They weren't meant to take it. I just assumed it was part of the test.
Father, John, he's can save you.
Is that your concern?
Her concern is saving herself.
Begging won't help, trust me. You're not the first to try.
Please, please help, please.
That guy could play CM Punk in the movie. He looks a bit like him. Should have put a pipe bomb on him.
We have a visitor.
It's the angry guy. He's there with a gun. How did he find out where the place was? Why does he deserve to be knocked out? Let him go, he's alright. I mean, they had to knock him out, to be fair. He was storming there with a gun, but they don't have to trap him, is what I'm saying.
I know you. Kramer. You killed Valentine.
We don't.
The gaslighting again.
Because she didn't have the will to live.
Consequences for breaking them will be dire. I promise you, man. It's all going to work out according to plan.
Fucking Mitch! You fucking...
Help me, please.
Believe it or not, I just did. You were next.
You're the same way he's gonna kill all of us, please.
You don't know.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't kill her. Someone else got her killed. Well, this is creepier than usual.
Cutter?
The cranial.
I don't care what the fuck. Amy, I'm not gonna touch that thing.
Hello, Mateo. It's time to play a game. Place a big enough piece of your cerebral tissue, glass enzyme tank, and you win.
Piece of what? Gray matter. Piece of your brain.
Is this in...
If you complete your task in less than 3 minutes, enzymes will dissolve the tissue.
I'm guessing they're all getting 3 minutes.
Brain is a remarkably resilient organ. Of people undergoing complete have their brain removed to have it rewire itself. Only thing I have not provided. Live or die. The choice is yours.
To live or wind up like her?
Good question.
Is there a cable?
I don't know if I can watch this one, to be honest. It's maybe similar to Kramer's Operation in Saw 3 or 4. I had to look away quite often. Yeah. No, that one's too much for me. Ah! Deep breaths, David, deep breaths. Now comes the hard part. Could actually... Oh, I don't want to hear it. Oh my days. David, think of the spaghetti bolognese you had before this video. Think about football. Think about women. Think about anything. Oh my days. I just watched without looking away. Sorry, believe it or not, my camera ran out of battery. What a time, eh? The guy's picking part of his brain out and I'm looking at it without looking away, then the camera cuts off. At least it was a distraction to look away for a couple more minutes. This was not enough. It's just like the last person, he did his job, just not enough. It just wasn't fast enough.
You guys are fucking sick.
These people kill with false hope.
I hope this guy survives. He doesn't seem like a bad person.
We'll say almost anything. Stick.
Father's real. We both know that.
I am dying. Work's not gonna end. One person. Trust it. Carry on.
It's even sadder because we know how this ends.
Morning. We have a job to do.
It's almost 6 here too, but PM.
Mr. Sears.
Hello, Gabriella. I want to play a game.
No, no, stop it.
I'm afraid that's not going to work.
I'm going to have to play the game.
The game Triple H.
I have spent years in treatment. Therapy, radiation. Radiation. Free your hand and ankle from the is the tool above you.
No.
Broken bones heal. Flesh can be.
Will not be easy.
Having, like life, ever is.
Take it, Gabby.
Why does she even care? I'm just curious. Because it seems like she's out for herself. Are they trying to appeal to us and say that she has some sort of heart there?
No, no, no. Stop with your foot. You'll swing.
See her face just then, she might have permanent damage even if she gets free. She made it out.
Drop her to hospital.
Okay, playtime's over.
Clearly, the guns were against her. She's not going anywhere.
Well, we know they're both going to be fine. So what's going to happen?
Thought you forgot about me.
You know, I'd die for you, baby.
Oh, he's part of it. He's part of it.
You to do that since the moment I met you.
Come on, old man. Lock yourself in.
But we know they're going to be okay. So I'm curious now.
New game. We live, you die.
Told you Parker would break the rules.
To get her to a hospital. She won her game. Injuries need medical treatment.
She doesn't really care.
No, 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 no.
Unfortunately,
Lock yourself in.
See, this story would have been more intense if this was released early in the franchise. If we didn't know they were gonna die, but we know they're not. We know they're gonna die later, not here. So I feel like it takes away a lot of the tension of what's happening right now. But I also like how it's not just they will just go through these traps and that's the end. I like how they twisted it.
Long time, haven't you? That good.
Don't flatter yourself. I just had a lapse in judgment. That's all.
Shit that all your friends are dead because
She doesn't care about them.
One less person to split the money with.
Oh, she's eventually gonna kill you too, right?
Gonna burn you. You just can't see it.
Realize who you really were. Jig fucking saw. Got a bit worried. Kramer is gonna die in one of his own traps. You could have just walked away. Acknowledged that you got beat.
Oh, that's the kid. Honestly, for a second I thought Hoffman's here or something. Too much to ask for, eh? Or Lawrence.
Lost memory to be watching someone innocent die.
If you think I'm innocent.
You. But I think I hear an answer.
Who is that?
A friend. In a terrible, unforeseen.
But fear in John Kramer's eyes. And this guy's eyes too.
Boy is innocent.
Exactly. Well, if you let him die, it's all on you.
Activated by the subject.
Because you would be responsible for killing.
He's not a player.
Do the scary voice. I'd like to play a game. Farewell.
John.
He probably won't though. So you could have a snap at it.
Not right.
Electoral moral decency from you.
No harm. Comprende? No harm.
Is that blood?
Not waterboarding, huh? Bloodboarding.
You tell me we don't get to see her going through that? Ah, damn it. That's not satisfying enough. The kid's still trying to sacrifice himself for him. Does the machine prevent you from turning your head as well when you're clamped down?
Let's go get the money.
You gotta be fine.
Can't believe they fell for the whole. If you were the last player, you're supposed to be on the other side of that plank with you.
That is a good question. Who was supposed to be? Don't tell me this is part of the plan.
Where's the fucking money?
I assume trapping him in the room was part of the plan, but the kid wasn't meant to be a part of this plan.
You are a warrior.
It was meant to be him and Amanda on that thing.
Not exactly as we planned it, but
did they know but you?
Parker Sears! Okay? He's a handler and he's fucking...
I was able to find the man you asked for.
That's Hoffman's voice.
Sears? Have to find another way.
Gotcha.
Cecilia Peterson. Parker Sears. Continuing to play out your scam. Realizing that you have been the marks.
Resting marks? So I make $20 references on this.
You were given a return. You chose death.
I promise you, one way or another, we're gonna work out according to plan.
Last con game. But the two of you have worked together. Now you'll work against only one.
I thought you forgot about me.
No, I'd die for you, baby.
Not now, you wouldn't.
She's eventually gonna kill you too, right?
Burn you. You just can't see it yet.
I mean, he was literally right. So she's gonna survive this?
John!
Is she gonna be trapped in there? Money for the kid.
Gracias.
Let's get you home, Carlos.
So does Cecilia die or not? So she isn't dead at the end of Saw X. She technically survives the game with her and her man, husband or whatever, as according to Google search. And she could be trapped in that room. They leave that kind of as an open book. She could get rescued. She could die in that room, or she could be free. Because that's when you win a game, you go free, right? I'm just like, really? She survived? She had to, why did she have to survive? Why did she have to survive? She was the main con artist out of all of them. Oh, after credit scene. I was wondering about him.
It's my war wound.
Where's your skull? Thank you, Detective. Locating my fellow cancer patient.
There's Hoffman.
Out of all the men to cheat, you picked John Kramer? Epic bad luck.
Please don't kill me. It's the last thing that you should be worried about. I want to play a game.
So does he survive that game? So many questions. Is there anything else after the credits? I'm now kind of looking to see if there is. I don't think there is. So that answers my question about the black guy then. So he was in on it as well. I was wondering, like, what's going on in that particular situation. Maybe as part of the cancer support group as well. He was also like, maybe he didn't have cancer in the first place. Yeah, obviously that would make sense anyway, but I assume he was part of that cancer group to try and lure people into that scam. That makes a lot of sense actually, so That was crazy. Yeah, that was good. That was actually really good. That was fair enough. I'm just like, we know that Amanda and John are going to survive this. So, where's the stakes? What's going on? Then you realize what's actually that they answer those questions. They say, you know what? They're going to die. It's in another movie. Having said that, we're still going to make it tense. They had a very creative ending there. I really like what they did there. That was an amazing twist. They somehow find a way to surprise you with a twist every single movie. I don't know how they do it, but that was a really good twist. It wasn't even the most shocking twist in the franchise, and obviously there's a lot of shocking twists in this franchise, but that was still a very shocking twist. I like the way they did the ending. I thought that was very creative and very good. So yeah, that was great. That was brilliant. That was 2 hours long, and it felt shorter than some movies I've seen in the Saw franchise. It was really fun to watch that as a whole, and it's going to be even more fun to edit. I'm assuming. I'm a one-man show. I edit everything. It's going to take a lot of hours to edit this, but it's going to be worth it. Hopefully I get it up on time. Even though it's only Tuesday, I am working Wednesday to Saturday, so at my day job. So hopefully I get it up on time. Obviously I run other channels as well, but this has been crazy, and now the journey is over. This movie for me is an 8 out of 10, a solid movie. I really enjoyed it, and next we shall start Final Destination, which I'm very excited about, and I feel like I might actually enjoy those films. They might not be as, I think they have some gore in them, but certainly not as much or as often as this movie, because I've seen some clips from Final Destination here and there. I've seen one with a plane crash, one with a with the hot, what do you call those things that you get in and you sunbathe, those things. I haven't seen the full scenes, I've just seen clips of them, so I'm just like, okay, my brain can handle that compared to Saw, but I'm very excited for that. But yeah, it's been worth watching the Saw franchise. I've found it very interesting, and there's a crazy story to tell, but obviously, maybe not obviously, depends on opinion, but nothing beats the first one, really. Nothing beats the first one, but I've enjoyed most of them. Even the weaker ones, I've at least liked a few things, because they always add layers to the original movie. They always add layers to different characters, like Lawrence coming back in Saw 3D, but every single movie they add layers, every single movie, and I feel like that's really crazy how everything connects together. It's like this whole big universe, and each movie adds a little bit more detail just to like tell you. It just like add even more to the first film and the rest. So I think it's really creative what they've done, and if Saw 11 is back on track eventually, then I'm very curious to see what they can do, because so far with 10 movies they still find a way to bring the wow factor. So I'm very intrigued to make another one. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it